3 weeks.
9 months.
Really? Only
About
9 months?
How old are
Yeah.
you?
And that's when the kid was
I'm
born? Or?
I'm 21. I'm
God,
21.
you just don't like steady pussy or what?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you can either go for a steady flow or I don't know. It was never for me.
See,
See, a
I'm
steady
Maybe when I get
flow.
older.
Just every champ gets knocked out. You gotta hold on to the belt while you can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, there's a time where I gotta, give away the belt. Stand down.
That's one way
But
to do
it's
it.
not now. It's not now, baby.
But let me ask
So-
then, for you two that are in long-term relationships, as an old man, like at what part do you pick and choose the fights, or I mean, are there fights anymore? How about that?
There's always fights. You never grow out of that. No matter how much you love the person, there's always going to be shit that you disagree about. And unfortunately, my stance, like with me and my wife, is I don't fight. I choose not to, do that shit just because it's more stress than I think is needed. But she loves to fight. Just go on it. I mean, she just won't let it go. She's like most women. She just holds a grudge till she's blue in the face, man.
Keep that passion going.
It's crazy. I don't know how she does that.
That's how it goes, though, man.
How is it?
I'll tell her, like I told Melissa, I'll tell her all the time, just like, I can only hate you this much because I love you that much.
See, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever been so mad at my wife that I hate her. I get very frustrated with her, but I never get like that.
I mean, I say it in that way,
Yeah.
You never want to shake a bitch?
Sometimes
Too old to be shaking bitches.
yeah, you can't hit a girl.
They just put me right to jail. They don't even.
It's always
fucking-
good to shake a good bitch once in a while. Gets the blood flowing.
It sure does, man. Again, it keeps the passion in the relationship, man. You got to do it some way or another.
I just want to point out right now I'm good shock value. So that's what I bring to the table.
Nice. Nice.
Everyone needs a good.
We've been live for this entire conversation.
Yeah, I'm sure we
Yeah,
have.
we were.
No,
Oh shit! What? Can we take that part out?
No, you can't.
On record, everybody, Ice is shaking bitches.
Welcome to Australia. We shake bitches.
We shake bitches
Hey,
on a
it's completely
walkabout.
legal over here. Don't hate on it.
Boy,
It's
that was
completely-
brutal.
I go
Boy.
on walkabouts when we see kangaroos. We shake a bitch out, and the kangaroos leave us alone.
Exactly. For each kangaroo that we see, we have to shake one woman.
See,
That's how it works over here. So
Speaking of fucked up Australians, though, dude, I came to the realization the other day that I hate Russell Crowe, but I've enjoyed every movie that I've seen him in.
Dude,
except for Noah.
fuck everything about Russell Crowe.
Dude, Gladiator, amazing.
Yeah, Gladiator, dude, perfect thing to actually, yeah.
Domestic violence, Australian for love.
Cinderella Man, or there's another one, Beautiful Mind.
Yes, Beautiful Mind was.
Beautiful Mind was
amazing.
good, but I like that because of
Jennifer Connelly.
well, I like her, but who was his roommate? What's his name? He played Chaucer in A Knight's Tale.
Tits McGee.
Oh, guy something.
No.
Guy Fieri? The cook?
What? Dimes, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
Do you think your ideas have changed because of how older you've gotten? I mean,
No, I still love the same dick joke shit.
I have to agree with that.
then why does everyone hate Michael Bay, man? I mean,
I never liked Michael Bay.
he caters to all that kid shit where it's just like, it's...
Michael Bay is somebody who creates movies for people that have zero attention span.
Yep.
AKA 80% of the viewing audience.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why he's successful. Like,
if you
it
don't,
is what it is.
if you don't care about plot lines or dialogue or
Or
anything-
any kind of quality, right?
anything
Like,
that makes a movie, Michael Bay, you're gonna love it. All of his films, you'll just fucking love that shit.
yeah, exactly.
Well, that's just it, though. I mean, are you a fucking old man now where you have to go to the movies and you need to have, like, all this substance? Like, why can't you just go and be mindless for an hour and a half?
I think you can, but I think
Mindless
you
like
can
that.
choose better movies to do that in, right?
Go ahead, give me the example, buddy,
Of what?
of the movie that it's a good example to be mindless in.
Fucking anything that's not made by Michael Bay. I don't think there's a lot of conversation that
We
needs to be
want
had
a
about
title, Tony. We want a title. You gonna talk shit? We want titles.
Yeah, exactly. Back it up.
I don't even know the last movie. The last
If
mindless movie I went to was like Harry Potter.
If I'm gonna stand up for Michael Bay, it's gonna be for something greater than.
God, if you're gonna stand up for Michael Bay, just cut your wrists right now. Just type.
Okay, dude. I think it's not Michael Bay that does it. I think it's Shia LaBeouf that fucks him up.
Yeah. Did you say?
Yeah,
I
you
like
see,
his
oh my
attempt
god, you
to
see
be a
what he
movie.
said on? You seen what he said on Twitter? Like he's just went on a complete rampage on Twitter. Shia LaBeouf. He done like a bunch of tweets saying I'm not famous anymore, and he just went
Yeah.
completely mental off the
Well,
rails.
because he plagiarized an
2 movies
apology
now.
about plagiarism, dude. Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, 2 times. 2 times. he's
right,
done
yeah.
What did he do?
He
His last
plagiarized a apology when he was apologizing for plagiarism.
Yep.
Epic.
I know, right? That's fucking boss level status. Like,
No,
That's
right?
boss level not giving a fuck. I mean, that's straight up like, okay, there's this thing called public image when you're famous, and yeah, I don't care about that.
It's like fuck you, public image. I win. I'm Shia LaBeouf.
it was a fantastic, dude. I was like, I was like, how the hell did that guy do
Oh, I
that?
fucked up.
You fucked up, not as much.
All right, so let's see. IBM reveals a computer that can argue.
Why would anyone want to purchase that?
I
dude?
hope
Oh
they,
great,
I
another
hope they,
bitch to argue with me. God damn.
dude, I hope the anagram for that is wife. That would be so fucking good. Oh my god, I would buy 10 of them.
Exactly. Why would I want a computer that argues with me? I have a wife, you know. If I want to get into
Exactly.
arguments, I go, yo, babe, you know, it's something mean, and there's an argument right there. Bam. That's all I gotta
The
do.
last fucking thing I need is another bitch nagging at me for some fucking whatever the fuck this is to be nagging at me.
Not updating
No
my
chance.
system. What the fuck is your problem, man? How am I supposed to stay safe if you don't update my
Update me, you fucking faggot. This
You
is
should
why
do
no
that.
one likes you. This is why you got me as a fucking.
I just
be-
RAM. What is your problem?
Just be happy though. I mean, like, isn't that the weirdest thing? Is like when we were kids, there was no such thing as internet, or even like there were computers, but not like household computers. And now they got one that replicates your fucking life, man.
I know,
Dude,
right?
that's so funny when the recycle bin's full. Just be like, take out the trash, take out the trash, take out the trash, just over and over. So many things.
It's in fucking stereo.
It'd be like my alarm clock though. I'd just keep on hitting snooze until it eventually goes away, or it becomes too late, and I go, oh man, I should have taken out the trash. If only I had a reminder.
There's too many good things that go with that.
Oh.
But
And this all goes back to it's a good time to slap a bitch. Like I'd want to slap that.
yeah, back in the day when there were no computers, people would beat the shit out of
Back
their
them
wives,
out, eh?
you know, like an American.
I think that's a good discussion to have. The whole, even though you're probably mostly joking, the whole slap a bitch thing is like.
No, I'm not
really-
joking. I'm not
Oh.
joking at all.
Okay,
I
well the
don't know
whole
what you're
slap a bitch thing is really cool when you're 21. After
Yes.
like 25
Really
or
cool.
26, it doesn't
You're right
work
about that.
anymore.
No.
No, it does. It probably does.
It
Oh,
really
no.
doesn't.
That's when it turns into slap a hoe. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
then,
okay. So
then you
gotta
have
make
to
this-
pay women to do that shit, and they're usually
Oh,
fat.
okay.
It's about that part, you know. It's
Yeah.
that end part.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with little meat. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
No.
There's not.
Whenever you and her are a little younger, the whole slap a bitch thing is kind of fun, and you know it's kinky. But then as you get older,
Yeah.
man, she doesn't like it nearly as much, and then you have to, you gotta.
Well,
pay
then
for
then you have like a box full of the toys. Then you get like a belt, and then you got to put it around her neck, and then you got a choker, and then you got to suspend her from 5 feet in the air and do all that shit. Just me? Is that with all that?
Crickets. Crickets.
It's
guys-
just you. That's
See,
horrible.
at that point, I have this nice Japanese nylon rope that doesn't.
Fuck her with a
it's little
baseball bat,
tissue,
you know. You got to do that.
Fuck with it.
or a wrench, stuff like
And
that.
also, it helps when after you've gone inside her. It helps with the lubrication hitting the ball afterwards. So it's very practical too when you're playing.
She says it won't fit, but it will. You just give me a minute.
He's gonna stretch it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I've got this story. So fuck, what was this? oh god, I'm having a blank here. So I was with this girl, and she always had this thing. Well, it wasn't. It was more of a one-time thing, but it was one day, and simply she was just like, "Oh, slap me." I'm like, "Why the hell do you want me to slap you?" She's like, "Oh, just slap me, slap me. I just want you to do it." I'm like, "Okay, where do you want me to slap you?" She goes, "Here on my waist." I'm like, "Okay," and I just did a light tap. And she's like, "No, you don't be a pussy about it. You got to really put some force into it." It's like, "Okay."
Oh, you
hit her a
pussy.
little bit harder. Yeah, exactly.
Oi.
That's
Hit me.
exactly. It's like, "Oi, I can't hit it." Okay, but yeah.
Like, you can't go, you damn whore.
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
exactly. And I hit her again, and it was about 3 times that I did that, and she's like, "No, if you're gonna do it right." So I fucking lean back as hard as I, just way back and just give her a, and
So he says, challenge accepted.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's on, bitch. Like yeah.
And then you go too far. I always go too far away.
I swear to God, I hit her with the most velocity I ever could, and she turns her head like, "Okay, now we're talking. Here we go." So yeah, that was the
He
thing.
was like, "Is that all you got?"
You know what? No. Let's go on this. Let me ask you guys this because again, you're in a relationship, presumably for the rest of your life, exactly, right? So you got to do stuff to spice up the bedroom, man. I mean, have you guys tried anything and failed, or I mean, have you at the point where you're just like, oh my god, I'm actually doing this right now, or I'm actually peeing on her to get off, like, what the, like I'm not like that, but
Yo, that's,
or maybe
fucked up.
like that. I don't know. Maybe you're into that. I don't know.
I
I
think
bet you Tony
I think
likes golden showers.
I think the reason
Oh
that
my
you
God.
date someone, like, I don't know how long you dated your wife before you got married, Kelly, but I dated my wife for almost 6 years before we got married because I think you have to know what the fuck you're into, you know what I mean, to be able to say, yeah, just have sex with this person the rest of my life.
You gotta, yeah, exactly. Know who you're getting into. Did you live with her for a while before you guys got married too?
Yeah, like 4 years.
Yeah, I was
3
with my
years.
wife roughly 3, almost 4 years before we got married. I mean, my kids were 2 or 3 years old by the time that me and my wife got married. So I mean, we know each other pretty well, and we know what we like. And there's some shit that I would never share with the public that I enjoy. Never.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't
Yeah,
ever
you-
share it with the public.
Hey, link me your channel in the comments, bro.
That's,
Would one be able to put it in the chat what one has done?
No.
it's,
I want to take a second to apologize for Kelly's mic. He's accidentally swallowed it, and so he's actually broadcasting from the inside of his body right now. That's why it sounds kind of weird.
hell yeah, man! It's like Bowser's story.
We had a little bet that he couldn't deep throat his mic, and he won.
Again, this is the things you do later on in life when you try to keep the kink going.
But is that really a win?
Think I could do it? I got it down there.
No, maybe not. But I do appreciate that more and more, kind of in a generation now that people are getting married a lot later. They're having kids a lot later. They're doing this thing where they actually live with each other for a while before they actually do something else. Because before it's just like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm dating you for a year. Hey, let me marry you, and then we'll move in and do the whole thing. And then they end up fucking hating each other. And then they have a kid to try to stay together. They end up hating the kid because the kid ruined their shit. And it's just like it's the makings of a bad family. I don't know why I just went there. I have a pretty good family, and it doesn't pertain to anything that happened in my life. But maybe I've just seen too many movies or read too many books.
So I call bullshit on the whole thing of as they get old, lately, as they've been getting older, people have been having kids and stuff. I saw online, right, I saw this 13-year-old girl and an 11-year-old boy had a child in the UK.
What?
I kid you not. It's
Sometimes
probably
you just gotta
somewhere.
fuck, dude. I mean,
What? That kid's 11 having sex?
Lucky
It's a
bastard.
thing, dude.
yeah, but isn't there like
Obviously in the UK, dude. Remind me to never raise my kids in fucking the UK.
I know, right?
Like, how's that even physically possible? Like, I don't even understand.
Dude,
That's
he
just-
must have started early then, because if he's already shooting juice, and it's like, live, you know what I mean? Like some live juice at
Right.
11?
Oh, dude, check this out. The youngest mother known was in 1939. She was 5 years old and 7 months.
How the hell did she hit it that early?
The
man?
home country of Peru. Fuck yeah, baby.
How did I don't? So I had heard that
That's a record right there.
a big problem
That is
back
the-
then was because they
I
would
wonder if you
be
could
raising
get
the
that Guinness Book of
chickens.
Records.
No, they would have the chickens raised up in those third world countries, and they would feed the chickens fucking all these growth hormones over and over and over. And so like the area, the community and stuff would be eating these chickens, and it would, because they were feeding them to younger girls and stuff like that. You'd have like 8-year-old girls with like hitting puberty, getting their boobs and shit like that at like 8. It's just that's not for me. Thank you very much.
I like big
Hey,
old
it's
titties.
it's
Give
not
them
my
some-
thing, but
whatever you gotta do.
apparently get some fuckers off.
Dude.
Okay, hold on a minute. I just saw this. Comic legend Brian Michael, motherfucking ad, get it out of my way. Brian Michael Bendis on sexism and making a non-white Spider-Man. Really, folks? Or do we really? Because I think it's the Ultimate Spider-Man as a black kid now because he found one of Spider-Man's suits and he got just a couple things going on, and it's like some people are getting all hard up about this shit. Like, oh my god, it's a black Spider-Man. Who cares?
It's bad enough that Spider-Man's Jewish, by the way.
This is so the whole topic of race is like hot point right now because of that Donald whatever.
The guy that
Don Sterling, my Lord and
Not
Savior.
Sterling, yeah.
that his entire basketball team was black, and he made his money, from them because of that. Yeah, that was really intelligent, dumbass.
You don't make money when you own a sports franchise.
Well, I don't know, dude. Glove had a good point about that, where he was talking about him. That the story behind it all was just because he's a quarter owner, I believe, of the Clippers, right? So it's him, and he's part of 4. And the other, assembly or organization was just like, dude, this guy's fucking up. This guy's doing the stuff that we don't want him to do. We don't like him. He's a douchebag. He's doing this. It's a bad image. And so they had set him up,
Hold on, I have to read this. I have to read this out loud.
kind of like Paul Walker and the Skulls. They set him up for disaster.
Yeah, exactly. So hold on a minute. The Ultimate Spider-Man takes place in an alternate universe. Peter is replaced by a half African American, half Latino teenager named Miles Morales. Okay.
Yeah.
Despite the initial uproar, Glenn Beck infamously said the character was part of a Michelle Obama-led conspiracy.
Wait, Glenn
Fuck.
Beck said that?
Yeah, Glenn Beck said that. Man, and there's another useless fucking person that needs to be removed from existence is Michelle Obama. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for that. But this is the reason I avoid
man. Why would you say that?
He's
politics.
as worthless as every other first lady.
No, you know what? There were some awesome fucking first ladies throughout.
Who? Name one besides fucking Hillary.
Jackie O.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, she was the mom.
Eleanor.
You're
Eleanor.
talking about Jackie?
Jackie ran that fucking thing while he was out banging Marilyn.
Betty
Don't
Ford.
remember that shit. Betty?
Jackie fucking Kennedy, of all people, is the most like Michelle Obama. Out of all of the first fucking
Except
women,
for
all they are is they.
were all fucking fat and lazy, and
She
trying to
had
fuck
to.
over a
You need to
school.
go back and do your research because you're completely off. You're
Yeah.
off kilter there.
That bitch is useless. Anyways, this is why I
I'm
am.
I
sensitive
don't even
to
like her.
racism.
I don't even like her, but you're just wrong.
they're just what, eye candy? Is that what you're saying? They're just like, it's a cool young hip president, and he's got some some hot piece
Not
next
even
to
that good looking though.
who? Michelle Obama
No, she isn't.
or Jackie O?
Jackie O was good looking for the time, but Michelle Obama's not that good looking. She looks.
Dude,
she needs to eat a cheeseburger.
She's fit, man. What are you talking about?
She looks
Look at those teeth. She eats like 3 every day. You kidding me, dude? She'll fucking chomp that thing in half.
Presidential burger, baby.
Yeah.
It flings yogurt.
That shit's sizzling.
No, I got no patience for that lady. Every time I've heard her open her mouth, it's just like, lady, shut
Oh,
up.
don't do that. I respect her and Obama because I know that they get it in the bedroom, dude. I mean, I bet you it's fucking acrobats, dude. I bet you they're doing cartwheels, fucking. They got a trapeze act in the bedroom, dude. They're doing backflips, fucking onto the Lincoln bed or whatever the hell. I mean, I bet you they do some crazy shit.
Michelle,
You think they're doing some Cleveland Steamers?
I'm gonna need you to
Dude,
bring
I think they invented the Obama steamer is what they did.
Bahama steamer.
Was that involved? Is that involved blowing
Whoa,
these?
somebody's microphone's going bonkers.
It involves free healthcare after you're done if you
You're gonna
survive.
need that free healthcare.
So after you put the feces on the woman, you.
Are you blowing a didgeridoo right now? What the fuck is that?
I thought that was only in Australia. I thought that was my job. That was my job.
Kelly's mic
I thought
is
during-
officially melted.
My
I
mic
thought we
is not
agreed
fucking
halfway
okay.
through the show I would do the didgeridoo.
I'm
We did
sorry.
agree on that, yeah,
Sorry.
that's-
I
that was
couldn't help it. Okay,
Very
sorry.
inappropriate, actually, to do that.
Exactly, it's very racist. It's. I could sue you technically, but I'm not going to do that.
In global court, or
You should thank me. Yeah, I'm going to go to the world police, and it's going to be a big deal.
dude, do you think that's gonna happen in our lifetime? There are many futurists that believe that a world government will be in our lifetime in the next 10 or 20 years, actually.
Well, when we fucking bomb, when everybody bombs each other, probably.
Please, I hope there's a world government soon.
Yeah, that's
One of those
would
things.
Be
And it
great.
needs to not be a bullshit world government, all right? It needs to be a world government where as soon as our fucking leader becomes a douchebag, we just shoot him in the head and replace him with somebody else.
Actually, what it should be is exactly what we have: a democracy where when someone's a
This isn't a
douchebag,
democracy.
we
This
vote
is
them
a
the fuck
fucking-
out.
This is a fucking corporate rant,
This isn't
that's
what
all
you,
it is.
you
This
call it
isn't
an oligarchy.
democracy. That's all this is. A fucking corporate ran country.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
You know who
I
runs
picture
this?
the world police to be like Team America.
Fuck yeah.
It's the fucking
Like with, like,
Team America world police.
like marionette style, you mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're fucking on the
Matt Damon.
we're just gonna come
Yeah.
up and
Yeah, exactly.
Matt Damon.
just gonna go up and, yeah, they're just gonna blow up Eiffel Towers and shit and be like, alright, our job is done. It's just like, thanks.
America.
Wait, thanks, world police. You did it.
You did it again, guys. Good job.
I think that'd be good.
That'd be
Intense
fucking
sex scenes.
amazing, dude.
There's a reason why I talk about
As soon as you
it.
said that, I pictured the. Oh yeah.
I have a messed up
We gotta
opinion.
rewatch that
Anyways,
shit.
Has anybody been looking at any of the movies coming out here lately?
Of course, of course.
What are you looking forward to?
I just saw trailer number 2 for Godzilla. And I saw it in theaters when I went to go see Captain America.
Sam, you're pronouncing that wrong. It's Godzilla.
It's Gojira.
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 But
Gojira. Gojira.
dude, I'm kind of excited for it. Like, before I saw it, I was just like, that's some bullshit. But after I seen that trailer number 2, I'm just like, you know what? I'm on board. I'm on board with everything that thing's about. I'm excited now. That trailer number 2 was tight. That and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, dude. That trailer is probably the best trailer I've seen in a long damn time. Like, I get chills. Like, I'm pumped as soon as I fucking see that trailer, Dawn of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Which, by the way, say that title 3 times fast. And then I just get
Nobody
Yeah,
says
I'm not
it.
doing that.
no, because it's tough, man. Dawn of the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Dawn of the Rise of
I'm
the
not even
Planet.
gonna try it. I'm not.
But I'm excited for that shit, dude. That movie's gonna be the jam. I'm excited. This summer's gonna be a good summer.
It
and then
is.
Transformers, and then Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtle. Okay, that's one of those things I was just looking at, and apparently Shredder isn't going to be an Asian dude. He's going to be like a uppity corporate American guy.
Yeah, sure. Why not, man? I mean,
Oh my god.
You gotta
The
be
Turtles-
kidding me. How is it
the-
impossible?
well, it happened with worked with Lex Luthor, man.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what he's probably doing. But it's kind of like, okay, so what are we doing here, Mr. Michael Bay? Are we going to blow shit up? I mean, obviously we're going to blow shit up, but the turtles look like giant frogs. Because they're
Donatello's a fucking nerd, dude. You see that? He looks like Heimerdinger. Dude. He looks. I mean, he's got these weird glasses specs on. He looks like a creep.
Yeah. Yeah, am I the only one who wants to see one of those turtles blow up from the inside out, or is that just me?
I think it can happen. You know, let's not rule it out.
Michael Bay, my friend, it's gonna happen.
I think he fucked up with the faces. Those faces look.
Yeah, they
I
look
haven't
fucked
even
up.
seen the new trailers yet. I told you, I'm probably not gonna see it because it just ruins my childhood.
I feel like Teenage. Sorry, go.
No, it's okay. There's been like 8 million freaking variations of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by now. So at this point, it's your childhood memories of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been ruined already. So you might as well
That's
just sit
not
down,
true at all.
watch the movie and enjoy.
Flag
it.
on the play. Ninja Turtles 3.
That was the worst fucking movie.
Turtles in
ever.
Time?
Well, yeah, well, I guess you could say that. When you say Turtles in Time, they go back to the one time of Japan.
Feudal Japan.
These fucking turtles aren't even Japanese, dude. They're American.
There is zero chance I will see this because it's actually made by fucking Michael Bay.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, it is, bud.
I'll watch it.
And when it kicks ass, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Tony, guess what you have to see? That new Ninja Turtles Michael Bay movie. You need to see that."
Transformers is
You're
popular.
gonna
And
hate
that is one of the most
You're gonna
dog
hate it
shit,
so fucking hard. No, Transformers.
garbage
Shut up.
of shit franchises ever put on film.
Oh my God. What is your
Yeah.
deal? You
Dude,
you,
now they got Mark Wahlberg.
you got
Dude,
the hate Kool-Aid
Dude, fuck.
in you, boy, and you need to be.
Dude, Optimus Prime, come here. I'm gonna go get Donnie, and we're gonna go get a burger.
That was actually pretty
Michelle Obama.
accurate, actually. Yes. Surprisingly.
I feel like here's my thought on it. I feel like certain things just don't work on film. Like I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles go into that category of being something like Dragon Ball Z. If any of you are familiar with that series,
Called Evolution,
it's
the movie?
yeah, they made the Evolution movie, which was a complete flop, and it was an anime, and obviously, Transformers and things have been, cartoons and stuff. Of course, this has been proven wrong by things like Spider-Man, Batman coming out with some of the best movies, seen, but I feel like it doesn't always work. And
Batman movies were pure tea garbage. Anyways,
is it?
continue.
I haven't seen it, but I feel like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles could be one of those things because the turtles themselves, feed to that what's the word I'm looking for? Cartoonistic character?
Sure,
Is that what I'm
works.
looking for? Yeah, so
I'll allow it.
I don't know. The same thing with Dragon Ball Z. The anime characters, and when they try to do it in real life, you get a bunch. Their thinking was, we're just going to get a bunch of Japanese people and spike their hair up. That's not how it works here.
They didn't
I don't
have
know.
Japanese people in that movie. There was like that one white dude from
Justin
Oh
Chatwick.
yeah, no, it was
Yeah,
only the
and-
kid, but it
and-
doesn't even
and
matter.
one Asian
It's still
person, and then
actually,
Chinese guy.
I'm thinking about a different thing. Actually, I'm thinking about a YouTube film, but yeah, I know. Yeah, except the kid who was a small Japanese fellow.
Well, that movie, that Dragon Ball Z, like I see what they were trying to go with because obviously they couldn't do like a live action version of the anime. It's going to be really well damn near impossible, really. But they're going to go to match the lightheartedness that like let's say Dragon Ball had, or like the love or dialogue sequences Dragon Ball Z had. Like the fighting and action stuff is every goddamn Shaolin Soccer movie or what's the guy that did Shaolin Soccer?
Stephen Chow.
Yeah, Stephen Chow. Those types of movies, and those are easy to do because it's just over the top, really exaggerated. Shit, Bollywood does those on a regular basis too.
Those are funny to watch.
Exactly. So that's pretty easy to do. So put a name on it, try to match it for what it is, make a buck. That's what you can do.
I
Ninja
agree.
Turtles looks like absolute garbage.
See, and then here's pure proof that Megan Fox is fucking what's his face again because she's in the Turtles movie.
She's in the movie again. There's no way I will fucking watch that.
Michael Bay again,
garbage.
I mean, but she's got to be.
When it comes out, what I'll do is I have the original series on VHS, so I'll just watch that.
The original.
Yeah, dude. Remember with
like Pizza Hut fucking turtles?
no the
Domino's.
first live action one? Yeah, they get Domino's.
They get Domino's.
Oh, well, cartoon was Pizza Hut, and then live action was Domino's. You're right.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
Cowabunga for a long time.
Yeah, it certainly was. No, I know exactly what you're talking
And
about. Where
like randomly out of nowhere, you
free
remember that?
pizza, or you're $2 short, or where the tax says 10.
30 minutes or less.
Oh, come on, dude! I couldn't find the place.
Mhm.
Oh, see,
Randomly out of
I used to
nowhere,
know that movie.
Casey Jones comes out and he's just some fucking Guido. That was the weirdest shit ever.
I love that. He's like, I don't like punkers, especially.
First off,
punkers
don't
that-
ever
Yeah.
talk shit about Casey
Yeah,
Jones.
dude.
And April was the least attractive and least resembling of anything
All right,
in a
Tony.
cartoon ever.
Just stop quiet. Stop talking.
I love the movie. I'm just saying
Stop talking, man.
it was flawed.
You're killing me.
Did you
That
used
was
to
a- that
masturbate
was-
to her or what?
The only thing that was not real about the Ninja Turtles movie is that Raphael was able to go see critters in a hat and a trench coat.
Yeah. That was such a good movie.
That actress that played April was hot.
No, I'm gonna link it to you.
For
Yeah,
the-
no, she's tight,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
No, she was not good looking.
What?
She was.
I think she was.
You are misremembering.
She had that cleft in the chin and everything.
Oh my God, this is.
Put the link, son. Put the link. Where's it
I'm
at?
getting the link right now.
Yeah,
You're
go
not
ahead
getting it
and
fast enough.
something like that. But that's the big thing too, is that the remaking the movies from our childhood too is like that. Is that another big thing? I mean,
Now I know why my
Hollywood's out of
parents hate
ideas.
all the new movies.
yeah, exactly. I mean, they're doing it with everything. Obviously, Godzilla. We just talked about that. Planet of the Apes. You know, fucking.
Can you guys think of like an original idea that has come out? I mean, in music or movies lately?
Hold on. I got this one. Edge of Tomorrow is actually the idea of it, like, you know, the repeating timeline is not really original. I mean, that, you know, Groundhog Day, but just the sci-fi action looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah, that movie does look actually pretty sweet.
And it's scary because it's Tom Cruise, you know. And I'm sitting here going, man, I can't fucking wait to watch a Tom Cruise movie. What is the matter?
That's weird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a movie that the last movie that I saw
Speaking
where I
of
was
Tom
just like,
Cruise,
you know what, that was
Nice
fucking
man.
crazy.
Let's get a flyby.
Well, Top Gun 2.
Why are they doing a Top Gun 2?
Because Tom Cruise needs something to do, man.
Here, I'm linking you two pictures right now.
Dude, I would still hit it.
You're misremembering.
Would still hit it, dude. She was still bangable.
So-
I see nothing wrong here. I see
I see nothing wrong at all.
I see nothing wrong with what's going on here.
Yeah, at all. I mean, you know.
You guys are weird.
I see a cosplay that I would like to do the most,
Yeah,
though.
there's a really nice. I think that's Jessica Negri.
Which one?
Dude, fucking that
What
that
is it?
cosplays though.
Jessica, what?
Oh,
Negri?
redhead.
Okay, I misheard that.
Okay, yeah, I hear you. No, that's a good one. That's a good one right there. Hold on. Let me kick the button.
Oh, look, dude, they got a before and after of the chick.
Where?
Let me go on Screen Crush. What the hell's the chick's name?
Oh, okay, I see it. When she was there and afterwards, she's still
Judith Hogue.
Judith Hogue. She looks better now, doesn't she?
She looked good back then. She looks
No,
good
she
now.
doesn't, bro.
Man, you have like horrible fucking taste.
Holy fuck,
What?
dude! That Sam Rockwell was in that movie.
Yeah.
No, he was the. He
Well,
was
James Saito was Shredder.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was. Well, all right.
Corey Feldman. I forgot about that shit, dude.
Yeah, he's.
A black guy played Splinter? Mind fucking blown. The dude that plays Elmo is Splinter. What the fuck?
You just figured that out? Oh, dude, I've known that forever.
Oh my god, mind blown.
That's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Where the hell are you seeing that at?
Here, I'll link the page.
Did that blow your mind to know that your childhood favorite Elmo was played by a black man?
I'm not mad that he was black. I just had no idea.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much the same boat I'm in. I did not see that coming.
I saw it coming as soon as that whole thing with him being a pedophile and all that shit, apparently.
Charges have been dropped.
Yeah, everything was dropped, but I mean, with all that stuff happening, I was like, wait a minute. I remember that name, Kevin Clash. Wait a minute. Oh my god, that's Splinter.
You know how you knew that wasn't true is because he came out and admitted it immediately and said, I had sex with these kids, but they wanted to have sex with me, so I'm gay. I mean, that's kind of what I do.
I mean, that's
I love how that's
consensual.
stupid. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's like, well, they wanted to do it, so I guess I couldn't say no, could I?
If he would have came out and immediately denied it, you would have known that it was non-consensual and he like duped him into it. But he's like, no, these guys wanted to fuck, and that's what we did.
And that's what I gave them.
Yeah.
I gave.
They wanted the Elmo D. I gave them the Elmo D. It was the letter of the day. The letter of the day was D.
I got nothing.
Elmo really likes to play.
Yeah.
Really likes to play. Okay.
Na 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 na. Elmo's world.
Elmo's right.
Oh, somebody bad images.
Wanna come play?
Play with me.
What?
That's fucked up.
I could just see like people just taking their Tickle Me Elmos and putting them away for life now. They just
Hey,
Oh,
hey
dude,
Big
those-
Bird, come take care of this one.
Do you think that he ever used a Tickle Me Elmo as a sex toy? Because
I don't even want to know.
Oh my god.
He's probably, you know how like Hulk Hogan has like the Hulk room, the Hulkamania room, where he has all of his merch there, all of his memorabilia. I'm sure that Elmo has the same fucking thing. He's got a room where it's just all red and just Elmo
I think you're looking too
everything.
far into it. That's what.
Yeah, it's also his
God
sex
damn.
dungeon. You know, it's like in his
Oh my
basement,
God.
he's got like leather tied up everywhere, but all over the wall is just like plush Tickle Me Elmo dolls and shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Horribly funny.
I say, welcome to Elmo's dungeon.
Welcome to Elmo's dungeon.
This Elmo dungeon. I can't do Elmo, so that would have been funnier if it was in his voice, I think.
I really can't. Dude, come on, give your best Elmo impression.
This Elmo dungeon.
That's how the black guy sounds. That's how he
Play with
actually
me.
sounds.
Play with me, I'm Elmo. It's
Tickle me Elmo.
That's even more fucked up.
that was actually more of a Harrison Ford impression, I think.
Yeah.
Where's my family?
What? That was
Who's
some
the
fucking
man?
Nixon impression. What was that?
Yeah, that was Nixon.
I am not a crook.
Hey, sorry.
My impression game is not on point here.
It's not on point. I've been working on the Mark Wahlberg. I want to do Mark Wahlberg plays video games, like a series on my channel, because I think that'd be funny.
You want to get them Mark Wahlberg search views? Is that what you're going for?
I've been watching.
He's on the plane.
Yeah,
There.
you got a pretty good Nixon, buddy.
You sound like Nixon. I'm sorry.
Well, there you go. Maybe I'll get a part in Futurama if it ever decides to come back.
Nice. I wish they would bring it back, man. I miss Futurama.
What TV show from your childhood would you want to bring back? Ooh, put you on the spot, didn't I?
Okay,
Dude,
so
I tell you what, I grew up watching the original run of Power Rangers, and that was a pretty good
Oh,
show
yeah.
from my
Mighty
childhood.
Morphin Power Rangers.
That's some good shit.
Because it's way past that genre. Zoo Rangers, I can't remember the series after that, and then they completely pulled the White Ranger out of his own series because the White Ranger.
They pulled Tommy
not
out?
with, huh?
They pulled Tommy?
Tommy was green before he was white.
He was green.
Yeah.
Dude, he was green. You're
Hold
right.
on. Here we go. I'm about
Donnie.
to get the fuck out of y'all right
They
here.
tell Tommy.
Zoo Rangers,
green,
which
you were
is
right.
the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers here. Okay, the Green Ranger was with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The White Rangers was actually with a completely different set of Rangers in Japan. What they did is they pulled the clips of the White Ranger fighting creatures, enemies, and they added it in. But what you don't see is there's a completely different set of suits that's with the White Ranger that is never in America.
What?
Yeah.
You're just blowing my mind again, bro.
Yeah, dude, and they just a couple years ago they did the 35th anniversary in Japan of Super Sentai, and they had all 199 suits out there. People, like all the suit actors in their suits from the fucking 70s and up, because they had some of the original actors from the Japanese show doing this. And last year they shot the Legendary Wars, which is all of the Power Rangers and plus some of the Japanese Power Ranger suits that we've never seen over in America, brought into this one big battle, defeating the current bad guy. Yeah, dude. I'm that kind of nerd. All right.
He just went off, man. He got it.
Oh, see, me and my kids still watch it, man. It was like I used to love watching that show, and me and my kids sit down and we watch it every Saturday morning.
Is there some I guess trend in taking this retro shit and kind of making it like back into the mainstream?
Well, actually, it's not even
Again,
really retro. Like the current Power Ranger series, Super Mega Force, is hold on, hold on a minute. Go
It's still on TV?
Yeah, it's still on TV, dude. 21 years. Gokaiger
Damn.
is from 2011, and it's fucking space pirates, dude.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah.
Jay, you were seaman when that show started.
Mm-hmm.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't Seaman yet.
Depends when it
I
started.
Yeah.
Just a glimmer in his dad's eye, then, right? A glimmer in his dad's eye.
That's right. He was a glimmer in his dad's eyes.
Yep. Fucking.
The dragon chick from Game of Thrones has some weird boobs.
Who cares?
Just so you know.
You still looks good.
I understand
Why
that.
would you say that, man? You got some weird boobs.
She's got some weird looking boobs, man.
Dude, my first ex-girlfriend, like after we broke up, I was talking with a friend at the time who set me up, and he did a three-way dial for her, and he's like, "Why'd you break up with her, man?" And I was tripping off that core. You know what I'm talking about? That cough medicine called Chlorocidin, and we take like 8 or 10. And
Triple C's?
yeah, triple C's, yeah.
Yeah.
We take like 8 or 10 pills or like 2 packs, and you'd fucking trip. And so he's asking me just like what like, hey man, why'd you break up with her? And I swear to you, I said, well, she's got some weird boobs.
Yeah.
And there was nothing wrong with them. They were fine. They were perfect, and not perfect, but they were fucked up. They were lopsided. No. But either way, I said it, and she was on the other line, and she fucking flipped. It's just sent me into a deep fucking bad trip that I'm still in right now. I'm not getting out of it. 20 years later.
My third girlfriend, man. I told her, I said, she broke up with her boyfriend before she started dating me, and basically she broke up with her through a friend. I looked at her and I said, bitch, if you break up with me through a friend like you did to this last guy, I will never let you live it down. I got a phone call from a friend when she broke up with me. I saw her 10 years later, and I said, you know something? Bitch, you didn't even call me to break up with me. What kind of shit is that? She's married now. And every time I run into her, I look at her husband and said, you better be careful, man, because when she divorces your ass, she's going to fucking, have, some person call you out of the blue and divorce you.
Yeah, damn. Man.
Asshole.
You should, dude. Come on, man. You should have been like, dude. She used to let me blast her in the ass.
Nah, not anymore.
And I enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
I would still be doing it if it wasn't for them damn kids.
That's funny.
Yeah. Damn kids. That's
Damn,
funny.
dude.
Those blasted kids.
Those blasted kids.
Meddling kids, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
Those meddling kids.
So, have you guys ever seen the new Scooby-Doo Adventures? Oftentimes we go to this bar in the mornings and for brunch and shit like that, and they always have specials for Sunday Fun Day type thing, you know. And they always have on their TVs. They play it half and half, because there's TVs all over. It's a sports bar, right? And half of it is always the sports game, whatever's on, and the other half is all kids' TV shows. And it's fantastic because I find myself watching the kids shows more than I watch the sports games. And I find everyone else does the same thing, and I only know this because after a while they change the sound to be the kids' TV shows. Scooby-Doo comes on, and Shaggy sounds like this fucking dingleberry goober fucking Gomer Pyle piece of shit now, dude.
He was though, right?
But more than
used to
ever,
be Casey
before he was
Kasem.
yeah, Casey Kasem before just sounded like a dumb stoned hippie, but now he just sounds like I don't know, like a fucking
retarded
letdown.
All I know is Velma.
Yeah, exactly. He sounds like special needs, like
Daphne Fly. And
like
then-
Scooby
Them
takes
special
care of
needs.
him. You know, it's like
Yeah, I was watching professional wrestling. I was watching the WWE, okay? I was watching Monday Night Raw. And I was watching, right, and, show's going on as normal. And I see fucking a guy called Santino Marella come out. He's an Italian guy. And behind him, I see Scooby fucking Doo come out in a fucking costume. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? Like, why the hell is Scooby-Doo coming out in a wrestling ring? And Scooby-Doo is just, hanging around the ring giving support to this guy. It was... Why the fuck is
Nice,
Scooby-Doo in
dude.
professional wrestling? What happened?
So-
I remember watching the Attitude Era, and it was so freaking awesome. Now we're fucking Scooby-Doo. I don't get that.
did you give him the elbow, dude? Did he come out and do his signature moves or something?
Give him the stunner. Fucking gives
gave
him the
him-
finger.
he gave him the
Drinks some
Scrappy-Doo.
beers.
Yeah, give the scrappy.
and the Scrappy Doo off the top rope.
The Scrappy-Doo pile driver just fucking drops him.
His finishing move is this Scooby snack.
No, dude,
Wait,
polishes it up with the rut row. That's what you gotta do.
And when he wakes up, he'll want to
row.
be dead. Yeah. You wish he'd be dead.
Speaking of professional wrestling,
I sent him straight to hell.
I got in touch with a friend of mine. Got in touch with me out of nowhere, and I hadn't talked to him since about a year after high school because I moved away and he just kind of disappeared. And he didn't have the easiest life in the world, and he fucking resurfaces as an amateur, like a low level professional wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing as a wrestler? And he's like, seemed like fun.
Yeah, just they have to take acting classes.
Yeah. There's a school in Georgia that does the whole thing. Teaches you everything you need to know.
Well, the acting is just as big of a part as the wrestling, like The Rock was great at promos, right? He was the average wrestler, but what made him one of the best wrestlers ever was his promos. It sold pay-per-views, it's a big deal.
Was his bigger than life personality? That's
right. Same thing with Steve Austin. Same thing with Hulk Hogan.
It was the people's eyebrow.
The people's
elbow.
That's right. Okay, so I found this. It's what are the weirdest classes colleges offer? And apparently underwater basket weaving is one of them.
That's a thing?
That's a thing, seriously. And philosophy and Star Trek.
I'd rather take underwater basket weaving. I think that sounds like more of a useful thing than
the art of
the other
walking.
one. The art of walking?
The art of walking. Apparently,
is that like a Monty Python class?
Oh, this class may sound like a fancy title for walking around campus for an hour. It's actually a bit more than that. While it does involve strolling around the Center College campus in Kentucky, the other nearby locations, you do it while listening to lectures about the Immanuel Kant's Critique of Judgment. It sounds way more fun than sitting in a boring lecture hall for an hour. Okay, I could dig it. The Joy of Garbage.
Oh my god.
In this class, you learn about the science behind rotting garbage, why it stinks, and even learn lessons on sustainability. Yeah, that I'll pass on that one.
I could see that being some use, though. I mean, maybe for like a microbiologist or, some sort of science major, I guess, to kind of just learn about the decomposition. See, now I'm breaking it down. Like,
I call bullshit. I think that's useful for absolutely nothing, but...
Hashtag when I'm high, as when I start to analyze a garbage class.
I'm going to have to go with Sim on that one, because that one actually, sounds like it could be useful to a microbiologist more than anything. The art of superhero. The science of superheroes allow the teachers at UC Irving to teach their physics class in a way that won't have students snoozing in their seat. Superheroes such as Superman, Spider-Man help make this one the more engaging physics class. Okay, so it's a physics.
That's a physics class.
That's pretty cool. And then we have science of Harry Potter. Science of Harry Potter is a little more fluffy, literary, answering questions like, is Fluffy the three-headed dog or a product of genetic engineering?
That's a fake class. That's a fake class. First off, there's no science in Harry Potter. It's fucking magic, you piece of shit.
Hey, Emma Watson's... Never mind. Okay.
Oh my god, it is actually a legitimate class at Frostburg State University. It's an honors class.
God damn.
I would love to just sit and talk about how fluffy it was, either
genetic engineering or magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Magical.
Let's see.
Joke's on you, motherfucker. Neither. It's actually a mythological character, so it is a divine guardian dog.
That's right. Let's see. We have Farside Entomology.
Which are God now.
I think the joke's on whoever takes that fucking class.
Well, here we go.
I think the joke's on whatever parent has to pay for that class.
Right? Right.
Joke's on them.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Here's one I would take. The strategy of StarCraft. No, this class doesn't just teach you how to be awesome at StarCraft. In reality, it teaches you about the art of war by comparing it to the relatable subject matter of a modern game.
All right, well,
UC Berkeley.
I was gonna say more of a. It's Berkeley.
Yeah, it's Berkeley.
That's like if there's like a Call of Duty class, and it's like we teach you how to shoot guns here, how to stay alive, how to yell at 12-year-olds over the internet.
I was gonna say more like micromanaging, but I guess that's a part of the war. I mean, that because in a game like that, you have to take into account resource units, different type or accessibility or mobility, as well positioning. So that's still dumb as shit. I mean,
You would take it, Sim. Don't lie.
I would, but like, what are they gonna say? Just say, okay, now pretend like the Nazis in the scenario are the Zergs, okay? Like,
With the map editor, you could actually do that because there were some amazing fucking maps on the first StarCraft.
yeah, there certainly was.
Cyber porn and society.
Cyberporn is life.
Was that just a statement, or?
No, that's a class.
Oh shit, that's still a class.
Sounds like my kind of class.
Yeah, right. It's like I think I've been taking that for a few years already.
For at least good 20 years now. Imagine watching porn for college credit. Well, that's not all you do in this class.
Oh, tell me more.
Thought you'd be you will be though you'll be watching some adult film footage if you take it. The class at State University of New York at Buffalo discusses how
Of
porn
course it's
affects
in New
society
York.
as a whole and the deeper rooted issues. I want to know what fucking use you would ever need this class for besides watching porn and being able to debate the impact on
If there's some
society.
golden shower, that bitch has probably got issues, but that's it.
So, zombies and popular media. I would take this class.
Oh, you mean how it's all a goddamn sign? It's all the I don't know. I picture it all being the same. Like if you're gonna say zombies, then are you including the disease ridden or just the undead?
Well, we all. I would do it all, honestly. I mean, will all the zombies talk with all? Will all the? I mean, whoever fucking typed this is horrible. Maybe you've begun to wonder if The Walking Dead could actually exist. This class attempts to answer the question through studies of things like voodoo and other dark magic,
The fuck?
zombies in film,
I love it.
video games, and other pop culture mediums. Sounds like too much fun to count for credit. I really envy the students at Columbia College in Chicago who get to take this class.
Columbia. That sounds like a junior high school or senior high school there or something.
I have no clue, but that's about it though.
Whatever. Dude, fuck zombies, man. Like people who are just like it's really gonna no, you are the dumbest thing. Like okay, zombies are fun, I get it. To go into a game and just have waves of them coming at you after you, that's fun. Left 4 Dead or what was that zombie
Black Ops
Nation? Yeah, or Black Ops,
Hey,
something like that.
Parasite.
Dead Nation, that's what it was. I mean, yeah, that's all fun and shit, but hate to spoil your goddamn parade, your zombie parade, you whatever the hell, you hippie, it's not gonna happen. Zombies there's just no possible, even if it was a disease or something, it would just not happen because eventually they would like a battery just run out of fuel. They would just run out of energy and they would just fall
Here
dead.
you go, Sim. Link.
I didn't know zombie fans were referred to as hippies, but okay.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, but okay.
There's already parasites that do that,
Yeah,
so you know.
they're called the Jews.
The more you know.
Wow.
What?
That's classy.
I was talking to one of my friends at work. He's one of the doctors, and he's talking about how he's gonna like buy a new car or trade in his car or something. He's like, I just hate to haggle and bargain with people. He's a fucking Jew, and so I literally said, I'm like, no offense, man, you're Jewish. Like that's what you do.
That's why I can say it, because I look like one, so it's cool, guys.
Stereotypes are there because they're fucking real.
But like these parasites and hosts, like they coexist, It's not like one is completely taking over the other here,
You don't know, Sim.
or eradicating another.
Let's just say I hope you're right, buddy. But until then, I'm gonna prepare for the apocalypse.
maybe there's one already right now, and it's taken over our thinking and our the way
It's
we.
called internet porn.
Yeah, I was about to say that's called porn draw.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. Well, that ended that conversation, I think.
Yo.
It's about
Yeah,
it.
I think we got a conclusion. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all porn's fault.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Walking Dead is just a metaphor for children and porn on the internet.
I blame porn for most, if not all, of my success and downfall. So it's probably why I'm at a nice medium right now.
Only twisting it like 4 or 5 times a day. Is that your medium?
I'm trying to keep it down to that. Yeah.
All right, so I guess we're gonna call it here tonight.
Sure.
It's been a good one.
All right,
fun,
For,
man.
for just kind of spouting off the top of our heads.
I know, right?
Yeah, if you're jerking that shit 5 times a day, that's rubbing raw at that point.
I know, right?
You know, when
There's a
you're
lot to rub,
21
buddy. There's a lot to rub.
When you're 21, you don't know about lube. When you're 31, you fucking learn.
Yeah, 3 inches sim is not a lot to rub. I'm sorry. I don't care how much you.
Oh,
try
I'm
to
a
stretch it.
I'm a dry guy, man, and dry guys always do
Shots
better.
fired.
I like to have my wife spit on it right before I do it.
Yeah, okay, that's fucked up.
And we're gonna end the show with that.
That's fucking funny, dude. This comes in as like.